manipulation from. The problem is there's not enough gold to go around. That's what the problem is. And, in order to make gold go down, you can use derivatives or you can sell futures contracts short. But sooner or later you got to deliver against them or cover you short. And they're having trouble making delivery. And I talk about that in a small way in the gold section coming out tomorrow. It's what went on Thursday under gold. And it talks about delivery, like on the inventory that is allowable for delivery. I think the figure was 16% so far are taking delivery of gold contracts and close to 25% silver contracts. Well, we had big delivery in December, a firm delivery in January and February, a few more months just like this, and they won't have any inventory left. So it's a waiting game. They cannot control people taking delivery, and COMEX is out of, I think it's 1 kilo bars that their contract is expressed in, and they can't make delivery. And so they're telling people that, well, we'll hold it for you and here's a slip, and they're not buying that. And so I expect that probably by the end of June, all the gold and silver that's available in COMEX for delivery will be gone. And if I'm wrong and it's September, well, it's September. But it's going to be soon. And 3 to 6 months. And when it's gone, I don't know what they're going to do. They'll have to change their whole contract structure and say that you can't take delivery. When they do that, they'll lose maybe 15, 20% of their business, maybe more. And it'll gravitate to other markets where they can take delivery. So there's a lot of important things behind the scenes happening that people don't realize. And that's why people get the forecaster, so they'll know what's going on, because we ferret around and we find out what's going on in areas that people don't know where to go to access. The forecaster compilates information from all over the world, not only in finance and economics, but in many other areas. And what it essentially does is gives you good ideas, hopefully good stock picks one way or the other, and gives you information that will keep you out of harm's way. Information that would take you hours and hours and hours to put together. We've been doing this as the international forecaster for 20 years, but I did it long before that. And so what we're doing is we're finding all of the important things in the world that are going on during the course of the week and shooting that out to you so you don't have to look at anything. You read that, and all the things that you need to know are there.
And it certainly is a great newsletter. And folks, if anybody would like a complimentary copy, they can always give us a call here at Discount Gold and Silver.
Incidentally, I don't know any other newsletter writer that gets up at 3 and 3:30 in the morning and works until 10 o'clock at night and answers phone calls.
And I don't know any other gold dealer that does what I do either. Right. So we're both
We're
good,
perfect music. That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
I know. I mean, I'm getting some information on some various places, and it is just amazing. And but people aren't aware of this until it's way too late. But people knowingly walk in, and what amazes me is how many times I hear people say, well, you know what, I just figured they were taking me, but yet they go through with the deal anyway. So, I mean, if I feel that someone's taken me, I usually will back out and try to go a different route. So you be careful out there, folks. Give us a call at 800-375-4188, and we'll be back. And thank you for joining us this afternoon. You're listening to Financial Survival, sponsored by Discount Gold and Silver Trading, 1-800-375-4188. For your gold and silver coins, give us a call, and if you would like a complimentary issue, give us a call also on that number. And, Bob, if you'd like to go ahead and continue to give us the information about the newsletter, please, about the International Forecaster.
The forecast is about business, finance, economic, social, and political issues all over the world. We publish on Wednesdays and Saturdays, about 35 pages each time, and we have a hard copy that goes out twice a month for those people who are not on the Internet. For those of you who would like to visit our site, that address is the internationalforecaster.com, the International Forecaster, FORECASTER.com. For those of you who have a question or want to email us, that address is Bob, B-O-B, at INTFORECASTER.com. B-O-B at INTFORECASTER.com.
1-800-375-4188 for your complimentary issue, and, of course, your gold and silver coins. Discount Gold and Silver Trading, 800-375-4188. Take advantage of the slight pullback that we've had, and the coin prices, they're priced wonderfully. They pulled back, so and they're positioned to continue the same pace as before. So if you don't have any gold and silver coins, give us a call, and we'd be happy to review your current portfolio with your gold and silver coins. There's a new virus, and this person is asking you if you know anything about this worm, I guess, and how it might have an effect on the financial markets and possibly also the price of gold. I guess this internet worm is supposed to strike infected PCs on April 1st. The security expert has warned this worm has been around for several months, and it has affected many foreign computers. No one yet has any idea what it is programmed to do. It's millions of infected computers to receive simultaneously instructions to attack or to flood the Internet with spam email. So, you know anything about it? And could it happen?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I just don't.
All right. So, don't use computers April 1st. When the Illuminati and powers that decide that it is time to pull the plug on the world financial and economic system in the 2 to 3 year time frame, will we see the Fed and Treasury stop monetizing the debt and also raise interest rates?
Well, I don't think they're going to raise interest rates until the markets themselves raise rates. So officially, rates will stay where they're at indefinitely. But that doesn't mean that market rates won't increase. And I think as time goes on, over the next 2 years, interest rates will start to climb. Because anybody who's going to buy dollar-denominated assets, well, the dollar's going down and may not be the world reserve currency in 2 or 3 or 4 years, then I think the U.S. real interest rates are going higher. But they won't do that officially. Now, they can go in, and, goodness knows that they dropped a nuclear bomb already by going and buying treasury paper. They could go in the market and buy corporate bonds as well. And, of course, that would increase the amount of money and credit out there, which in turn would be monetized, which in turn would be almost immediately inflationary. And, you ask people in the street what inflation is, and I think you get a consensus that's around 10%. So we've got a relatively high plateau to launch from. So we could be talking 2 years from now at 25 to 30% pretty easily. It just depends on how much money they pour in. And if I'm right, and they monetize over $5 trillion worth over the next 2 years, I mean, who knows where this thing is going? And who knows where gold's going with silver? And so, if history is any guide, that's the way we're headed.